Shaman Jeff here at the Village Mystic, wishing you a wonderful week. It was a great weekend last weekend. And this weekend we've had the fairy hair girl here, Friday and Saturday. We're going to be closing at 4 o'clock on Saturday. We'll be reopening.
Friday, we're closing at 4.
That's what I said, didn't I?
Saturday.
Okay, on Saturday, Friday we're closing at 4, and we're going to reopen around 6, a quarter till. And of course, Jerry Shell will be here, weather permitting. And so we'll have live music, and we'll also have the fairy hair girl here, and a lot of sales going on, another big event. And tonight I have 3 piles of cards as usual, along with the ancient crystal skulls overwatching everything. Ask and Zadka. And I have placed a stone on top of each one of these piles of card, as usual. For those of you who are not familiar, what I want you to do is to see what stone you are drawn to. And I'm not going to tell you what the stone is for until after we figure out what the card is underneath. I'll show you the stone. This is a beautiful piece of Amazonite, and this comes out of Madagascar, so it's a very nice energy, very pristine, beautiful crystal. And here we have something a little bit different. I don't know how well you can pick this up at home, but this is a piece of bumblebee jasper. Very beautiful with some different colors in it. And I have some skulls coming of bumblebee jasper. They should be here within the next week or so. And on top of the 3rd pile over here, I have a piece of watermelon tourmaline. Another beautiful stone. Now we do take questions, so anybody wanting to send in questions, feel free to send them in at any time. And I'm giving you an opportunity to just take a breath a minute and to see what stone is calling you. What do you feel drawn to? If it is the Amazonite, what could be hiding under the Amazonite? And the card we pick under the Amazonite is the card of the Sun Dancer. Now the Sun Dancer energy is one of a lot of happiness, one of really moving forward. The challenge is not trusting yourself when you're working with the Sun Dancer energy. And so it's trusting the inspiration that you're getting, it's trusting what you're feeling, and it's moving forward with creativity and with conviction. And so, of course, the Amazonite is a stone that has a lot of healing properties, and it's got a beautiful green energy that would also help with prosperity. But it's also going to help lift you to a higher plane of consciousness to where you're not operating from that lower mode of energy of doubt, fear, and lack. And so very powerful stone to work with, a fun energy to work with. Now underneath the bumblebee jasper, very colorful stone. We have this in stock in tumble stones, and like I said, I've got some skulls coming of that. And from our Native American world, from the totem animals, we have the dolphin. And the dolphin is the reminder, because it is a mammal and it lives in the water, that it is neither this nor that. And so in life, when it comes to decisions, sometimes those decisions are neither this or that. And so we need to make the decision because we're defining what route we're going to take and what course of action. And so the dolphin teaches us to take a breath and to make those choices. And the bumblebee jasper works with the navel chakra, the sacral, and it also works with the solar plexus. The sacral has a lot of issues because it's not feeling good enough about yourself. And so when you're working with that energy, it's bringing in that feeling good enough about yourself. And of course, the solar plexus hold on to a lot of fear, a lot of doubt. And that's where, of course, we get a lot of anxiety. And so this particular stone is going to lift us past that. And when we feel good enough about ourselves, we find that comfort zone. And it makes our whole life more comfortable. So this is a wonderful stone to have in your personal collection. It's a great stone to work with. But it also will help you to define those decisions in your life that you're looking to make. When you're hesitant, it can speed everything up and show you the path that you're going to want to take. And underneath it, we have, from the Rider-Waite Universal deck, we have the card of the Lovers. Now, the Lovers is a card of harmony. In the Native American deck, that is the card of the bee. And that's funny because we were just working with the bumblebee jasper. But the bee has a hive mentality. And with the Huna, one of the things that we teach is that to love is to be happy. It's not to be loved. And so when you can rise above that and you can put yourself in service and feel comfortable with yourself, then your heart will open to a greater degree, and you'll also find yourself realigning with the Creator's energy. And what better stone to do that than the watermelon tourmaline? The watermelon tourmaline has the pink that's going to work with the female side of the heart, and this energy does go right to the heart. And then it's got the green to work with the male side of the heart. So it's blending those two energies to have the courage, and yet at the same time to have the softness and compassion. To be in that place of service, to move beyond your old boundaries. And that's what love really does, is it helps you to have the strength and courage and conviction to move beyond old limitations, to move beyond your old boundaries. And love is the only energy that's really strong enough to do that, to push you past those old boundaries. When we try it any other way, when we try to force it, we find that we're using our energy and actually working against ourselves. And so what you resist persists. That's the universal law. Yet if we blend our heart energy and just let things flow, then things move easily. And did we have any questions popping in tonight?
You know what? I'm looking right now, and it doesn't seem like we do have any questions. So I just wanted to say a couple things myself. First of all, thank you for everyone who came out to shop small with us this past Saturday. It was wonderful. We had a great day, so thank you. It was good to see a lot of regular faces and new faces. And this week we are having the first weekend here at the Village Mystic and in the Village of the Arts. So our hours on Friday will be from 12 to 4. And then we will reopen again at 6, and we'll be open from 6 until 9. And Shannon, with Fairy Hair by Shannon, will be here both Friday and Saturday. So give us a call if you want if you want an appointment, and we'll be happy to get you booked.
And did we have any questions come in
Nope,
while we
no
were
questions.
doing that? Okay, so evidently I have educated you beyond your means, and you have no questions left. You have a very smart audience here tonight. Well, we want to thank you for that. Enjoying this full moon energy. This is the Beaver full moon going on right now. One of my good friends from a long time back, his name was Working Beaver. And that name's appropriate. With the energies of this full moon, you can accomplish a lot. You can feel a lot of energy moving through you. You can hold your energies at a higher level. Wishing you a great week. This is Shaman Jeff at the Village Mystic, always squeezably soft, and we're going to have a lot of specials for you this weekend. We have a lot of new stuff coming in, and we've already got new stuff coming in and some very high-end material. So like us, appreciate it also. So you're placing yourself in that position of the Lover's card, and you are in service. You are a connecting force, and you help us every day, so we appreciate it. And don't forget the dolphin, that sometimes in life things are neither this nor that, and sometimes we're looking for that definitive answer as things that make it what it is. And so we have to make our yeses yes and our nos no. This is Shaman Jeff at the Village Mystic with the ancient crystal skulls, some beautiful amethyst around us here, some anomaly stones, and you have a dolphin leaping out of the water and right into the camera. Have a great